Making it up?
No, it's the music from Final Fantasy. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know which theme.
We're gonna play the game, and it's gonna.
By the time I'm editing this, I'm gonna know. All I've got in my head right now is do 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 do.
Can't believe I'm about to say these words. Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go. Season 4 is about to begin.
I can't believe it. Since we last spoke to you, audience, we've been many places and done many things, seen many sights, and met many people.
I can't believe how many people, how many sites, and how many things we have done. We've done it all.
We probably barely resemble the people we were last season at this point.
No, we barely resemble the people who were in the recordings that we hear.
The ones we're about to start, I listen to this and I go, you guys have just no fucking idea
what's ahead of you.
About to happen.
The good and the bad.
Yeah.
And boy, were there both.
There was a lot of both.
This is a game that takes you everywhere. This game is called Final Fantasy VII.
We should definitely say that. Season 4, we're doing Final Fantasy VII.
It's finally happening. We've arrived. We've been working towards this goal for technically years, but really with the podcast about a year and a half. For those of you who have been joining us for the last 3 seasons and had to wait the last 4 months-ish for this, thank you so much for sticking around with us. Thank you to everybody who supports us on Patreon. It means so much to us.
It really does.
That you would use actual dollars to show us that you cared that much about this show. And also, anytime anybody gets in touch with us, sends us a tweet or Facebook message or an email, we love it. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who's reached out. It's been great.
For those of you that have never listened to this show before, what we do is we record every part of playing the video game.
Yeah, we record ourselves going to the store to buy it. We record
meals in between play sessions.
Anything that's even tangentially involved in playing the game.
We record it all, and then we edit it all together to be a cohesive, hopefully, listening experience for you, and adding in commentary from our future selves from the editing bay.
Cohesive enough for jazz, Jeff.
If we can do that. So join us.
Well, this was really after we had played Chrono Trigger, which was your first JRPG, really, I think, that you played all the way through.
Yep.
I was going, you might like Final Fantasy VII. And you were like, I don't really want to.
I'll wait for the remake. This was 8 years ago.
I'll wait for the remake, yeah. So, I guess to set this up, what we decided to do for 7, because we knew it was going to be so long, it was a combination of things. I think we were tired from editing Season 3.
Yep.
And we wanted to get out of town.
Yeah, we wanted to leave LA.
We also really had to play Final Fantasy VII in a sort of condensed...
as quickly as possible.
So that it could have, hypothetically, if we played it the way we played 6, it would take us months, probably, to play it.
Yep.
So we rented a cabin in Lake Arrowhead.
Yep.
And went there for a week and did nothing but play Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Just to we were trying to combine a vacation and prevent Final Fantasy VII from contaminating the rest of our lives.
Right.
And we failed at both.
I also had this idea of let's go be among nature and play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the woods where we can take real walks in the woods. None of that ever happened.
Yeah, spoiler
alert.
We didn't know walking in the woods.
I don't think we left the cabin at all, except to buy food.
We went and got some breakfast.
Well, you're going to hear all of it, and it's going to take about a year for you to hear it.
Yeah, you're going to go on our week-long vacation for the next year, pretty much.
Yeah, you're not going to hear what happens at the end of that cabin trip, which was where things get crazy. For at least 8 or 9 months. So you have that to look forward to.
Yeah, we don't want to just make that sound so dissatisfying, though, because all the stuff leading up to that will probably be better than what follows.
Yeah, it's true. It's really a massively insane season. I think it was incredibly fun. We're going to discuss all of our feelings about this game, as well as what we knew going into the game, our experiences with Final Fantasy VII previously. Right now, what you have ahead of you is a pre-game episode.
Yeah. There's not even going to be any gameplay in this episode.
Yeah. Come party with us before the party. Get a little drunk on this episode that is the journey to the journey.
Yeah, this game is so much more epic than the other ones. So was our experience playing it.
We've got a full episode of our pre-game experience as we drove up to the cabin to get ready to do this. So that's what's ahead of you. Get excited. Get drunk with us.
Get drunk on excitement.
Yeah, get fucking wasted on excitement.
Get fucking trashed on excitement.
Right?
Like, come home at the end of a long week that you might have gotten fired from, but you don't even care anymore, and go to the worst bar in town and load up on excitement.
Yeah, and the kind of excitement that's gonna hurt in the morning really badly.
Get so loaded up on excitement that tomorrow your life might look totally different. You might be in a jail cell somewhere. I don't condone drinking and driving or getting in bar fights or anything like that. This is pure excitement.
This is pure for the excitement that you're...
Knock over a wedding cake at your aunt's second wedding excitement, you know? Fuck shit up. What is the highest proof? Distilled out in the woods by a guy with no teeth.
Right.
Malnutrition.
Under the
creaky
moon.
bones. Yeah, in a still run with pure water out of a spring.
That's what we have in store for you this week. And so, without any further ado, let's go back to October of 2018.
God, I cannot believe it was that long ago.
I know. Why? I know. God, it takes so much to put this show together.
If we either of us ever end up suffering from dementia, it's probably going to be especially bad, because it's just going to be so confusing already what was happening when.
So let's go back to October 2018. We were about to get on the road. We had a 2-hour drive ahead of us. I was at my house and picking up my keys, ready to go pick up Ryan.
Yeah, I had just been at work all day. I had been working, prior to this, I had been working like 6 to 7 days a week for like at least a month.
Yeah, you were in a bad way at the start
And I was
of this.
like, at the very start of this, I was totally just, I mean, it was not a fun month. But
I had spent months deep in Dan Carlin's hardcore history, listening to World War I shit, so I was like in a depressive state at the time. So let's go there.
Yeah, yay! October 2018!
Take it away.
A magical time.
And I'm recording. Okay, so I have the car all packed up, ready to go. Haley and I are about to hop in, and I'm gonna go drive over to Ryan's house, pick him up, and then we're gonna go to Game Dude. We're gonna pick up Final Fantasy VII, and then we've rented a cabin for a week. We're gonna drive up to Lake Arrowhead. We're gonna spend the time in the cabin. We are gonna play Final Fantasy VII for a week. Please join us. Here we go. Haley, you ready? Let's go. Holy shit, Haley. We're doing it. We are doing it.
December 7th, 1941.
It's history.
Fuck yeah, it
Which
is.
will live in infamy.
It's hardcore history.
Oh, it's definitely hardcore.
I'm in the car on my way to Ryan's place, and I'm listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, and I think it's worth playing this little clip of his show, because I think it really speaks to the nature of what I was setting out to do, and the serendipitous fact that I happened to listen to this on my way into a scenario where I did not know what the future held, and I'm now looking back on a situation where I'm going, shouldn't he have known what he was walking into?
It really is completely perfect. I can't believe you were listening to this right at the moment you set out. And also, audience, if you don't listen to Hardcore History, go do it. It's without a doubt the best, most impressive free podcast that exists.
Everybody should go listen to it. Blueprint for Armageddon, the best.
Yeah.
I remember asking one of my teachers back in college what the biggest impediment was to understanding the past. And he had a great answer, and it was one of those obvious things that I wish I'd thought of myself, but he said, the biggest impediment to understanding the past is that we know their future. After all, we know how everything turns out. We have an almost godlike view from above at the events that they live through, and have a perspective that they couldn't have had at the time. It's a little like how our descendants are going to view our decisions today. No doubt 4 or 5 generations from now, they're going to look at the things the people of the early 21st century did and say, how could those people have been so stupid? Couldn't they have seen how that was going to lead to this? Dummies.
So I make it to Ryan's house, and I thought I had been recording the walk into and knock on his door, but I wasn't. So
Sadly, you're not going to get to hear that. I know you're all so disappointed.
it's a key part that we miss.
Fuck. I thought I was recording my walk-in and everything.
Well, luckily,
I don't think I was.
missed anything. Since we've started doing this, do you often find yourself feeling like something funny will happen and you'll go like, why weren't we just recording that?
Yeah.
Like constantly now.
Well, anytime we're playing a video game that's even remotely, and we like have a point to make, I'm like, why isn't this on the show?
I should just record everything in my life and then obsessively spend my whole life going over the recordings and taking the good stuff out because otherwise it'll be gone.
Anyway, it's not that big of a deal.
No.
All right. It's all good. Fisher safe for a week?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. You got a bunch of shit.
Yep.
We're going to throw it all in my trunk.
Oh.
Let's go to Game Dude.
Yeah.
Let's go to Game Dude.
So we get on the road,
Uh-huh.
but Ryan's still a little bit stressed out from work.
I was like just sitting there. I knew I wasn't going to be excited until we turned on the PlayStation. That was just my mindset was not like, yeah, we're going on vacation. It was like, we're getting in the car.
And I was like, what's wrong with him?
You got to wash this work off of you. Because we're about to go on a crazy adventure.
It's going to wash off.
I'm just kidding. I don't mean to. We got the place rented for 6 nights, 7 days, which is the opposite of that movie. You've been working nonstop
Yeah, it's been.
up until literally when I picked you up.
Yeah. God, the last few hours in there were like, I really was like about to. It's just not okay. Oh man, yeah, no, I'm just so excited to hit play on that fucking button. I mean, I've been waiting to play this game with you basically since we played Chrono Trigger a million
3 years ago?
so-
More than 3 years ago?
Yeah, so I mean, it's taken an entire podcast where we had to play 3 other games first, but we
Yeah.
finally arrived.
We're gonna fucking play Final Fantasy VII.
We're at least gonna get really far in it because we're gonna be gone for a whole week. So.
Yeah, so all we're gonna be doing up there in the woods.
I just wanted to get out of the city. I was kind of wanting to go to the beach,
Yeah.
but the woods are good too.
Well, I'm like obsessed with this idea that we're gonna go for actual walks in the woods.
Let's get the conflict started early.
In half a
Jeff. You ready to
mile,
fight?
stay to the right.
Fighting for a week.
All right. We're gonna show up and get really pissed off at each other.
No.
God, that would be amazing. Is if we like at the end of this, we're like we can't work together anymore, and then it's like a year before we edit it.
We have to get a third party to edit it for us.
Exactly.
Like meets with us separately.
Has to get approval
As we
from both
approve,
sides.
he's like, yeah. This is how sick your mind gets when you're turning your life into entertainment.
Yeah.
We're sitting here going like, we both know if we got in a huge fight and had like knives pulled on each other, we'd both go like, wait a minute, but this is great conflict. Like, it's totally compelling.
Our friendship is over,
like-
but oh my God, think of
so
the show.
worth it. If you really want to do something special, you got to burn a friendship to the ground and record it because man, there is nothing more compelling than that. Man, that would really be the life. We really would have made it at that point if we could have a relationship like that. That means that you have made it because you can both afford this ridiculous optional third person.
Yeah. Paying you to deal with our shit.
Yeah, our goal is to someday no longer be on speaking terms with each other, but both through our relationship have been successful enough that we can afford an intermediary so we
Yeah.
can continue the work.
We keep working together, but we never see each
bitter
other.
rivalry.
That's the
friendship
goal.
Turn rivalry that then the History Channel will do some kind of show about.
The Ekmans and the Kazmiskis.
Their children got into fights over who owned the intellectual property rights from the No Cat show.
For the streaming,
It's like
yeah.
the blood feud of our brood after we're gone. One day when we can no longer speak, those will be the happiest days of our lives.
Exactly. I don't think you and I have played a video game together other than Destiny since
We
FF6.
played a little bit of Octopath, but mostly...
But we did
played
that separately usually.
Yeah, but we had a couple
we-
sessions together.
That's right.
Well, because that's the thing, like, once we used to play all kinds of stuff, but once we started this podcast, it kind of became, like, we knew from the moment we started the first game, like, oh, so we're not playing other games anymore for fun, are we?
Yeah.
It was like, no, all of that leisure time, that's what our relationship was like, what we mostly did, that's all become Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, I slammed some McDonald's right before you got me.
Oh,
I had to get some food. I hadn't eaten all day,
Oh.
and now I like have a sharp pain in my chest.
Oh, God.
Not my heart, it's like acid reflux.
Uh-huh.
Classic chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
That mayo
It's
may
a
be
little-
too zesty.
Too much zest in the mayo.
Too much zest.
That chicken is a little bit too fried for my taste.
Well, sometimes it's like a little bit too not chickeny enough. You know, like it means the matter that's supposed to be chicken.
Right.
There's not enough of it.
Right.
And they
There's
fry
too
it,
much
it becomes just sort of like a chewy,
Right.
hard thing.
Right. Exactly. Welcome to the new season of No One Can Know About This, where we have more thoughts on fast food.
We keep eating at McDonald's. We've already said that we like other places more. We don't have very many nice things to say about McDonald's.
For those of you that aren't aware, Lake Arrowhead is about how many miles northeast of...
I have no idea.
Let's look this up. About 63 miles northeast of Los Angeles.
So not that far.
It takes about 2 hours to drive there.
a couple hours, yeah.
So here we are.
And it's
we're
like
actually
a-
on our way to Game Dude still.
It's-
We're not even on our way to the cabin.
Yeah, and it's like a privately owned lake with like nice houses and like some skiing around the area and stuff. That's kind of the vibe. It's
It's
very
a wonderful
tiny.
place.
So should we go over our history with this game?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Because for me, this game is like, I'll be excited to be able to like finally put this to bed. You know, like this is one
You've started many times.
that I feel like is a formative piece of media to me.
Right.
Even though I only can really remember what happens in the first disc. Because
Well-
when I was a kid, it came out. I was in like 6th or 7th grade. I didn't have many friends, but a lot of the friends I did have, our whole friendship was just based on the fact that we all played Final Fantasy VII. That was like about it.
Well, that's some strong memories to be associated with this game.
Well, you would think that they're stronger, but they're sort of like, they don't like bring up a lot of like emotions or anything. It's kind
Right.
of like pictures from another life, Jeff.
Well, I have
But,
no memories of it.
Yeah, I'm excited to actually go through and beat it, because back then I got to the end. It probably took me about like a year and a half or something to get to the end of the game,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't beat it because I wasn't leveled enough, and I didn't feel like trying to walk out of the last dungeon after the save point. I was like stuck, you know,
Uh-huh.
because I
Oh.
shouldn't have been down there, and I walked all the way down,
And then you saved.
and then I saved, yeah.
And then
so-
you were fucked.
yeah.
So that's the furthest that you've ever made it.
Yeah, and every now and then, I feel like at times when I'm like, it's like I want some comfort food or whatever, I'll like just start the beginning of the game and just play like, you know, a few hours or something.
Yeah, you said you did that like a couple of years ago.
I tried, because I wanted to see how it was on the phone.
Right.
The answer is
Not as good as on the original PlayStation.
just not very good in general.
But you played through that first disc. Did the phone version tell you to insert disc 2?
No, but like, I just knew where that was, you know?
Right.
Now that we've played the whole game, I did not make it to the end of Disc 1 on the mobile version. I did not even come close.
Disc 1 is extremely long.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Spoiler.
why I stopped last time. I got lost on the world map.
I'm sure that won't happen to
I have
us.
no idea what I'm looking at. I can't.
I feel like there's no chance that that'll happen to us.
Oh, what became of that determined young man?
So we're gonna play this on the original PlayStation version on my original PlayStation 2.
Yep. I think this. I think this game is gonna really require some grit on our part.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I don't remember. I just feel like seeing how you react to this will be interesting.
I don't even know what to say about the amount of grit that it ended up requiring.
I think grit is the wrong word. I think grit's an understatement. There's got to be like
Another German word that means more
a
grit.
word that's like the equivalent of like being unfazed by being impaled and still fight. It's like it's not grit. It's like psychotic determination. It's
Psychotic determination. There, we found it.
Well, maybe now is the right time to come in and play that recording that we had of us right after I had the one major spoiler from this game ruined for me,
Oh yeah.
which was like 3 or 4 months ago.
So here we go.
Yeah, here's a little bit of a bummer to drop on you guys.
Yeah, and if you guys are going to somehow listen to this and try to not have spoilers for Final Fantasy VII,
Give up.
give up now.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you skip ahead. Just give up.
Because we had a major thing. I imagine most of you listening probably know what this spoiler is.
It's
For
the
those
only
who
spoiler.
don't, you're about to learn what it is. If you don't want to know, stop listening to the podcast.
Yeah, so this next recording is actually us at lunch months earlier
Yeah,
than
this was like in the middle of us doing season 3, I think.
Yeah,
We
a
were-
friend of mine dropped on me a little bit of a bomb.
Well, I guess like to recap what just happened is that yesterday I was 100% in the dark. Besides, all I knew about 7 was that there was a guy named Cloud. That was everything I knew about 7. I knew what it kind of looked like. I think I knew the name Sephiroth, but I don't know what that is or who that is or what that means.
By the end of the game, you probably still don't know what or who that is or what it
Okay,
means.
yeah. But a friend of ours was over the other day, and he was talking about the games and trends in the games and how, like, there's a lot of character deaths and stuff like that. And he goes, well, when Aerith dies, you know, it's like... And I just paused and went, wait a minute, did you just... who is Aerith? And all of it suddenly came together in my mind where I was like, I know exactly what he's saying. I texted you and you were like, fuck. Because he was so in shock that I didn't already know that it was perfect that your first response was, it's insane that you didn't already know this.
I know, you might be the only person. I'm trying to think of like another... Yeah, it's like even if you haven't seen Star Wars, you know that Darth Vader is Luke's father. Like that
Right.
spoiler is like
That's
part
what,
of the
what I was saying.
exactly
It feels
that.
like it's that.
And the fact that you did it, it was like, it's like we have like an unspoiled sheep.
Right. And we have to keep it unspoiled for like the next 6 months. And I can't believe that we made it this far without it happening.
And the water you guys wanted to?
Sure, water would be great.
Thanks.
This is like
One thing.
It's like Eris dies. I don't want to say it. I don't even want to say it.
Well, 'cause
but it's
he's-
like now you know.
He
And it's
said
like,
it. He said, well, because when Aerith dies, and it was really like, he tried to save it for a second, be like, maybe I'm not talking about 7, and I was like, I'm not a fool. And I was like, this seems bigger than Kefka ruining the Earth. Or at least as big. Not a tasty
It's all
cold brew?
sweet and shit. Whatever, it's fine. It's full of sugar.
We're eating at Denny's right now.
Yeah, and just don't order the cold brew coffee at Denny's. I
Don't
know
go to Denny's.
Don't go to Denny's. Yeah,
Don't go to
Go to
Denny's.
IHOP.
Go at least to IHOP.
Well, this is regular coffee.
Yeah, it'll be okay. But is it sugar or is it like...
Is it like sweetened coffee? Flavored?
It might just have a lot of milk. I can't tell. It tastes... Something about it tastes weird. I think it has a lot of milk.
It looks like chocolate milk.
It tastes like...
Should I try it?
Yeah, try this. Like, what is that?
That is not coffee. That is... I know
What
that
is
taste.
it?
I know this taste. What is this? It's watered down chocolate milk.
Right?
That is not coffee. I don't think there's any coffee in that at all.
Ugh, yeah, I'm gonna have to order just a regular coffee. This is...
I don't think that's a cold brew coffee. Let's find out. We'll ask him, like, is the cold brew instead of cold brew just chocolate milk?
Iced chocolate milk? I mean, are they...
I don't
trying to
think
trick
it,
me?
what I'm saying is, I think that he clicked the wrong button or something. I don't know.
But like, if he clicked chocolate milk, it wouldn't have come with ice in it.
No, but I'm saying he got the ice thing and then he goes to drop in the coffee over the ice. But
Right.
instead of coffee, it's chocolate milk.
You're proposing there's like a fountain machine
Yes.
that has chocolate milk and iced coffee next to each other?
It's like one of those fountain things that has Coke and Sprite and stuff, and you just press the button and it shoots it
Milk.
out. But it's got milk. It's got milk in it.
non-carbonated beverages.
And the other thing's cold brew. What? Yeah, that's my idea. What's crazy about that?
You know what? I don't know. Could be like that back there.
It's Denny's, man. The rules are off.
It's true. How disgusting would a fountain drink with milk in it be? I mean, can you imagine like the crust that would form
Oh,
around
God.
that spout?
It's like, oh, I'm sorry,
people are
somebody
getting
hasn't
blasted
ordered
with
milk in
and it's like
yet today.
splashing also on the fucking sides of it. They never clean those. Like, it'd be so terrible.
And it's brown, and so he's like, it's coffee.
But yeah, and I mean, it's like this moment in gaming that, like, I mean, I think this is, like, ridiculous, but there are a lot of people who are like, and I cried when it happened.
Right, no.
You said it's ridiculous to cry at this, but I know you don't feel that way.
Yeah, I have to admit that over the course of playing this, like, I teared up a little bit a couple times.
You can get really
Like,
emotional.
Yeah.
Not ridiculous
That's
at all.
Not.
Well, I totally imagine, like, this game is gotta be this memorable for reasons. Like, it can't just be that it's, like, another
Yeah, it
in
can't
the
just be
run
that
of
there was
Final
another
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy game.
And
Yeah.
that this one happened to hit especially hard.
Yeah, no, it's memorable for reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
A minute later, he was like, well, because when she is doing something, and I was like, oh, so Eris is a woman? And he was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. And then he did. Which I'm like, did he? Was he like, I gotta get out of here? Like, I don't know. And my brain, I was like, can I forget this? Can I not lay down a memory? Can I just like go on? And it was like, no, you know this now.
We're gonna start this game, and from the beginning, it's gonna be like all you can think about.
Well,
Fuck, is it about to happen?
Right. Well, I was like, I was saying to him, I'm like, well, as soon as this Eris character shows up, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess this person's not launched from this world.
The first person you see in the goddamn it.
Fucking Jesus. Why?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think this might be chocolate milk.
That's the new ice pure coffee.
Can I just get like normal coffee or
Yeah, a
something?
regular hot coffee?
Yeah.
No problem.
That's the only option that they have for cold brew coffee is that shit?
He must have gotten that reaction before too.
Right.
That's the
It's like that's the new thing.
And everyone's like, this is not coffee.
This is not coffee. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna finish watching our self-play Final Fantasy VI and just try to make that season as fast as we can. Play 7 before something else that I forgot about happens.
I don't think there is. I don't think that there can be. This is like, you can never erase this data from your brain. And it would be so easy. It should be so easy to unknow that. Like, why is
never
it?
unknow anything?
I know. Why? We should have fixed this.
No,
We
that
should
can't-
fix
it's
this.
Not, no, it's not a
For
thing
this
we should
purpose and this purpose alone.
yeah,
no
sure.
other like purposes. Nothing else should be allowed to be forgotten.
I'm sure it would mostly just be used so that you could not remember spoilers. That's mostly
That's what it should
would
be.
used for.
Yeah.
Probably that's.
I think we had a big discussion about this on Oh That's a Thing, where I was like, we cannot allow people to erase their memories, because then we're never going to learn from history. We're never going to learn from our past. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it is what we are is our experiences, and like then I was like, but for spoilers, that would be great, you know?
Yeah.
So that's all I know, is that somebody named Eris exists and dies. And there's a guy named Cloud.
There is a guy named Cloud.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
It's crazy how much this bitch knows about the road.
All right, let's go buy Final Fantasy VII.
So we go into our favorite LA-based video game store.
Yeah, we make it to Game Dude in North Hollywood. That's right. We just made it to Game. We haven't even left.
the
town.
But we now have the game in our hands.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Oh my god.
dude! Look at this! Look at this thing.
We have it.
There's a guy. He looks terrible, but that sword looks so fucking awesome. And he's standing in front of some kind of microphone machine. Some giant microphone.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
not a microphone?
It's a giant microphone.
Right?
He's at a old-timey radio convention.
Mm-hmm.
That is a thick booklet.
Yeah, I can't wait to look through that over time. We do not have an official guide, but we do have the booklet that comes with the disc.
It has a bunch of ads for other games in the back and shit.
Oh, sweet! Like what?
And just like other Square games. So Final
Sweet.
Fantasy Tactics, whatever this is.
Saga Frontier.
Interesting. My god.
All right, I've
Artwork.
plugged in. Starting to get excited.
Yeah, dude, look at that.
Oh Jesus! Is that our airship?
It's an airship. I don't know.
It is an airship. It's a cool looking one. Ooh, this is gonna be great. All right, I've plugged in our cabin's destination.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be all Final Fantasy all the fucking time. Unlike the way our lives have been up until now.
Yeah, I know. What?
Oh, fuck yes! Failed to communicate with the driving server. Alright, we got a 2-hour drive ahead of us. Wait, what did it want me to do?
I think you were supposed to get onto 170 South.
Head west on
fuck.
Victory Boulevard toward Wilkinson Avenue. In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
No.
Make a U-turn.
Shit. Well, that's on me. Did you not have your own copy of it?
Oh no, I have one still at home.
At home in
Back
Texas? Yeah. Do you have a PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I think I have a PlayStation 1. In my apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we could have grabbed that instead of the 2.
Nah, the 2 will be better, I think.
So before I had gone to pick up Ryan, I had grabbed some essentials for the night.
Right, we knew we wouldn't go grocery shopping right when we arrived late at night.
Right.
I got us some Doritos and frozen pizzas.
Nice.
And like cans of beans and toast.
Yeah.
So that we're ready to go.
Hearing this list of what we have to eat makes my stomach churn a little. Like, the idea of, like, right now, you're hungry, what do you want to eat? We have frozen pizza, Doritos, and baked beans. I would leave.
I would decide not to eat.
Yeah.
We will not dive tonight.
Oh, lunch was so bad. Why did I do that?
Because you were like, I gotta get something fast.
I know. And it was like between that and the like place that basically just puts like a couple steamed vegetables with some sauerkraut and shit into a bowl. I don't know, I couldn't bring myself to shovel it down my throat today. I would be feeling great if I could have, but man can only eat so much sauerkraut, Jeff.
Dude, when you were...
It's not the basis for a whole meal.
Well, dude, we're gonna go fishing.
Maybe.
I mean, I think we should try. We're gonna be like 2 blocks away from a lake where you can fish at. And I think there's like easily rentable fishing equipment.
I think it might be cold up there.
It might be. We're gonna find out.
It's gonna be awesome.
Right now, what is your prediction on whether or not we'll be able to beat it in the 7 days, 6 nights that we have here?
I'd put it at like 50% chance of us being able to do it.
Yeah.
This doesn't even make sense. The percent chance is 0, and both you and I know it. We've looked at howlongtobeat.com, and
Right.
the completionist run of the game is more hours than we basically have at the cabin.
I know. It's not like...
Unless we
it's
didn't sleep.
Unless you literally don't sleep.
Yeah.
Like, there's like the amount of time, and yeah.
But if we go fishing, I cut that in half even again. Like if we do anything but, then it keeps going down.
Then it goes down to 25.
Huge increments.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I don't think realistically it's gonna happen. But you never know. I don't know.
Well, if completionist is 90 hours, my estimate is that we're gonna go to 80 to 85.
Just like every season, that estimate is far too low.
Yeah, I feel like right here we are trying to estimate, like we're preparing for something hard because
Yeah.
we've done this before.
Yeah, and we're like
not
inflate. We're like,
trying
let's
to
be conservative with these numbers.
And we are. I mean, if we thought we were being conservative,
We were dead wrong.
We're like flaming communist liberals with this prediction. This is not conservative.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that there's enough time in those 7 days to do that.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because I don't want to like only sleep for 2 hours every
No,
night.
no, exactly. I just don't think it's really realistic. I think it's going to be funny because I was thinking about that and I was like, I bet we're going to play it for so long that when we come back and have to play it more, like we're going to really start to despise it. Like it's really going to overstay
You mean like
its
if
welcome.
we don't finish
Yeah, exactly.
on the trip and then we
it's
have
like
to
we've
play it when
already
we get
been
back?
on this trip, and
Like, now there's more.
We're just like we're still doing it.
We're back in my apartment.
Exactly.
I mean, at least not all of our predictions were wrong.
No, you know, Nostradamus is right sometimes.
And we're basically setting ourselves up to do that. And I keep imagining like what is that going to be like? I think there's going to be some points where we have to make decisions about what completion means to us.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm not
I
getting
mean-
every item. I can say that right now. But I do want to do all the side quests. I want to see all the cutscenes. I want to fight some optional bosses.
Yeah, I want to do the optional bosses.
For those of you that don't know about the optional bosses in this game,
They're particularly legendary. Whether it be that they were the first bosses of this kind in the series, or I don't know if they're the hardest. I hope they are. I have no idea.
they have to be.
But I don't think it doesn't matter. But
I'm saying
the
they
fact
have to be,
remains-
not because they have to be, but because I need them
The
to
fact
be.
remains, there's some at the this won't come up for a long time, but there's some optional bosses in this game that we just have to hit because they are so iconic.
And we did.
Okay.
Do you think I will like it better than 6?
My immediate answer is, I think at first you might, for sure.
And then when it's all said and done, I won't?
Well, yeah, I think it's more complicated than that. I think it's...
I expect significantly more mini-games.
I can count on I can remember 5. And that's just me thinking right now, like a butt.
Just off the top of your head. But I imagine there's like a pinball game where you're like, if you play it for forever, you can get this item.
Yeah, there's like a casino, I think.
Yeah, that's pinball slot machine, however you want to put it. Like, I expect to be told a lot, do you want to try again? 10 more gil.
Oh, yes.
10 more gil
very
to try
much
again.
Is gil.
Right, there's gil
Very
now.
much is gil now.
I still like calling them dollars. Oh, I was thinking, this place has a fireplace. We should totally build a fire at one point.
Yes, we should.
Let me apologize in advance for the one thing that we actually do.
Yeah, we're driving up here going like, we could go fishing, we'll go on hikes, there's
Yeah.
a lake.
And there's a fireplace, so we should build a fire. And then when we're listening over the audio, we're like, wow, that fireplace crackles loud. God damn it, that's coming through on the mic.
Yeah, whole new location, whole new mystery sounds.
So what kind of foods do you want to make over this trip?
Well, I was watching this one video of these, like, Asian noodle dishes that look pretty simple, where you, like, make cucumber-infused noodles and then put, like, a chili garlic sauce on it.
That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Yeah, it sounds like it would have been delicious and pretty healthy.
Yeah. This is the episode where we talk about all the things we plan on doing and won't do.
You know, I feel like our show has often been very aspirational. Like, we do a lot of the things we set out to do and
Yeah.
say we're going to do.
Yeah.
And now you're really going to see this season just how unaspirational our lives can really be at times.
Finally, we're showing that side of it.
I think we should make a beer can chicken.
I think we should do, like, a chili one day, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like a chili going.
I actually picked up a can of chili. I think. Did I? I almost did, or I did. One of the two.
It's a good starting point.
But we were talking about making sloppy joes.
Yeah.
I want you to make that bacon maple egg dish
Yes.
with the bacon nests.
Out of all of the different things that we've said, like Sloppy Joe,
We've got Sloppy Joes, we've got
beer can chicken, bacon wrapped eggs that's covered in maple syrup.
and cucumber-infused rice noodles with chili garlic sauce.
What one of those do you think didn't make it?
Yeah, what menu item did not make it to the trip? Well, you'll find out.
You will find out. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna pickle something.
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
do you
decide what.
what are you gonna
at the
pickle?
grocery store.
Okay.
See what there is.
And how long before the pickles will be ready?
It's just a few days.
So
And
they'll
they're
be
kind
ready
of fun.
like
You can kind of
halfway
try
through?
them as they're doing it. You can
Oh.
see how they. Because there's some pickles that just like you just want them right away. Like you just want to get the brine a little bit on them.
Mhm.
They're good.
But by the end of it, all pickles will be ready.
Yeah, by the end, all the pickles are done.
Continuing the tradition of Ryan's love of briny foods, he's
Yeah.
now gotten into pickling.
Yeah, I've started making my own pickles. I haven't gotten to fermenting olives yet. I don't know what's involved in that or how you even get olives that aren't already jarred. But anyway,
Right.
it's neither here nor there. But yeah, anyone interested in a hobby involving brine should really look into pickling.
He's made some pretty great pickles, I gotta admit.
Could you imagine if you were trying to get somewhere in Final Fantasy, and in addition to random encounters, there was also traffic? I guess that is traffic, is the random encounters. It's like, how much slowdown are we going to run into on our journey?
Yeah. There might be actual traffic.
You're right, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know.
You have no idea.
This game could start with a prince and his friends getting into a car and the car breaking down and them having to push it to a gas
Exactly.
station. I know nothing.
Oh man, there's no traffic in that game though. It's full of cars.
It's full of cars and they don't even have any traffic. You're never stuck in traffic.
Okay, I'm sorry for this season is not about Final Fantasy 15 and blah blah blah, but for those who have played it,
Is it full of cars?
Is it full of cars, or are you the only car in a world full of gas stations?
I feel like you might be, because I don't remember seeing... It's been a while since I played it, but I don't remember seeing any other cars on the road.
It's not like you gotta pass people.
No, and it's not like you gotta wait for the pump to free up.
No, it's what the...
Fuck it.
Maybe we'll encounter a blessing in disguise and like an escaped maniac from prison will try to break into our cabin
Dude,
while we're recording, and we'll become a hit true crime podcast about Final Fantasy.
nothing would be more amazing than if, like, in episode 14, somebody tries to break in while we're playing, like wielding an axe. And then it's like recordings at the hospital because we survived it, but it was bad.
Oh no.
You want to put on some royalty-free music? But yeah, maybe we should say that at the end of editing this season, we're going to flip a coin to decide what the next game is going to be that we're going to play.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we've had a lot of people ask us, like, what are you going to do next after 7?
Yeah, when are you gonna play 2 and 3 and 5?
First of all, more than a year from now. Calm down.
Yes, hold your horses.
We're
not getting to Crystal Chronicles for a long... Don't even...
Put it out of your mind.
Yeah.
But what we are going to do is at the end of this season, we're going to flip a coin to see whether we're going to play 2 or 8.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like they're both terrible fates.
Right.
At this point in my life.
I want 2 only because I want a shorter season to edit, but I want to play 8 because I don't want to play 2.
I don't want anything, so I'm not even concerned with what the coin flip is going to be at this point, but it's a long way from now until we do the coin. Like, we're not even going to do the coin flip until we are ready to go pick up whatever the game is we're about to play.
So we aren't going to know for a long time which of those 2, but it's one of those 2.
Look forward to that and put this out of your mind, too. We'll explain this again later.
It's either going to be Final Fantasy 2 or 8.
Oh god.
And we're not going to know for like a year. So those of you wondering, it's one of those 2, and we don't know yet, and we're not going to know until we finish editing this whole season.
See the big smiley face in the cloud?
Where? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it now. The emoticon of cloud.
Also kind of looks like a dragon, if you think about it.
Yeah, if you think about it, that cloud looks just like a dragon.
Yeah, it'd be gratifying to one day get like an ink blot test done. It's just like dragon.
Yeah, our Rorschach test after.
Rorschach, sorry.
After last season. It's just,
yeah, it's a dragon.
Yeah, I know that one. It's dragon.
It's all dragons.
Why do you keep showing me pictures of dragons? I wish this person would either get out of the carpool lane or drive faster in it. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? It's all about living fast.
Oh, I can't believe Weird Al hasn't done
Life in the carpool lane. Fuck, are we there yet? Jeez.
I don't think we're even close.
No. Well, we got 40 minutes to go. I gotta pee.
If you want, we can stop at a gas station.
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, my ears are popping.
Yeah, me too. This is what it's like to drive up a mountain.
Jesus.
Oh, I didn't bring the PS4.
Oh.
I thought about bringing it as emergency Final Fantasy VII player, but I decided I would rather us go out and try to find another version of the disc.
Yeah, that's what you would have preferred, right? Like,
I would
if we
have
got
rather
there and
it-
the game didn't work, you would rather go like hunt in this sort of small town with no stores.
I didn't
for
think it
a
all the way
Final
through.
Fantasy VII disc and a PlayStation that works.
Oh yeah, we're really getting up here.
Yeah. I kind of purposely didn't look at the weather for up here, but I think it might be cold. It's quite a thing to say for a trip. I purposely didn't check the weather. I didn't want to know.
Because I wanted to maybe be uncomfortable. Like, when we're up there, I figure we'll, at one point, want to go to the lake and see about the fishing thing. I don't know when that's going to happen or if it'll really happen, but it's one of the potentials.
If the time happens, we'll know.
Yeah.
It's all very much like jazz. Or maybe jazz is a lot like everything else. And it just gets all the credit. Oh man, resort town restaurants.
Yes.
At this point, we're really making it up to that resort town.
Yeah, also calling Lake Arrowhead a resort town is like a little disingenuous. It's definitely got some of that vibe to it, but it's not.
But
not
we're passing
Aspen.
that kind of restaurant that you know only exists in this kind of town.
Yeah, the kind of place that just might not be open in a certain season.
Like really waspy.
Yes, that's what I was like. We should
Old
go.
people with sweaters.
We gotta go.
Boring fucking menu.
Yes.
Too expensive.
I want it.
butter.
I put it in me. Put it inside of me.
Asparagus.
Twin Peaks? We're going to Twin Peaks?
Is this where we're going?
It says we're going to Twin Peaks.
What if this place is haunted or something?
Nothing would make for a better season.
I know. It's like everyone else can't get out of here fast enough.
Here we're the only ones driving in. What do they know that we
We're
don't?
gonna stop to get gas, and some guy's gonna be like, "Oh, I wouldn't head up that road any further."
You heard about the events at Lake Arrowhead?
Last folks who went up there trying to play Final Fantasy VII, they never came back. Only thing anyone ever found of them was some colorful feathers. People suspect they didn't make it to the end of Disc 3, and they never came back.
You've heard about the killings. Well, if one of us dies, the other has to finish the season.
Oh God!
Okay?
What a
these are the
heartbreaking
rules.
demand. Jesus Christ! Can you even imagine attempting that?
No. I've actually had
And
thoughts
not
like that
just
before.
turning it into like, but they're dead. Like, how can I
know.
talk about anything else?
I know.
My God, it would become the saddest show ever.
Yeah.
And then probably also it would get aired on NPR. Like, on This American Life or Snap Judgment when they do like a guest spot, kind of like a story from another show. It'd be like, this story comes from No One Can Know About This, a podcast where they play every Final Fantasy. Or no, Ira Glass. Today's first story. Comes from a podcast called No One Can Know About This. It started out as two friends playing Final Fantasy together, and then it became so much more.
Here's a story in 49 parts.
Yeah. Today's story is in 49 acts.
New rule. Only get into some kind of freak accident or something between seasons.
Yeah.
That brief period of like a day or two.
Yeah, I love these.
A charming little name.
Yeah, mountain towns. I bet during Christmas time this place is gorgeous.
So we've arrived in Lake Arrowhead. We're driving around in the dark.
Fucking don't turn on your brights behind me.
It's totally a different setting that we're taking in. All we can really see are like the pine trees that our lights highlight,
Right.
and that's about it. And
And
there's
I'm
a
like,
house here and there.
Where the fuck is Golf Course Lane?
Yeah, we're on top of a mountain.
Oh, we're right by the Lake Arrowhead Country Club.
Oh man. They're not ready for the kind of debauchery we're about to bring. If they knew what was going to be going on in that house, they would run us out of town.
I do love that we didn't admit why we rented the cabin to the guy who owns the cabin.
Yeah, he doesn't need to fucking know. Get an earful about this thing and be like, okay, fine,
Like,
whatever.
yeah, like you're gonna record it. I don't, just use the place. Okay, which one is it? I think this is our cabin. Oh fuck!
Oh shit,
dude,
are we here?
We're here. Then I've got an entry code and a gate code. You want to go take a look around inside and then come back and unload the car? Listen to that. Smell that outdoor woods, that not city air. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Okay, that's better.
I'm sure this is it, right?
I mean, it looks like the pictures. So there's the entry code and then there's the alarm code.
Sweet.
We're in.
Wow. This is gonna be great.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this place. Oh, yes.
Oh boy! Oh my God! They have shuffleboard.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, the cabin's fucking awesome. It's got shuffleboard, but what they don't have is any fucking sand.
Yeah, they don't have sand for the shuffleboard. You can't shuffle without the sand.
You need the
sand. It's just a
sand.
board. It's just a board.
I couldn't go out and like get dirt. Like that wasn't the right
I
sand.
know.
You
Yeah.
need like sand.
It's or salt maybe. I think it's salt. I
It's
don't remember.
something,
Anyway,
and they didn't have
They
it.
didn't have it, so we couldn't shuffleboard.
Because we were looking at places that had foosball and stuff, which like I don't give a shit about foosball, but shuffleboard, I will play.
Fuck yes. Alright, let's get some lights on in here. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome!
So the layout of the first floor of this cabin is damn near identical to my own apartment.
Yeah, it's got a couch with a TV across from it, and then behind that there's a table, and then across from the table is a kitchenette that's open to the
Yeah,
place.
it's an open space kitchen.
It is. It could not be more exactly the same as what your apartment is, just in a different location.
So we drove up and we're out of our element, and then right in our pocket.
And on the wall, there's all these signs though. They have all these like
Yeah.
folksy wooden signs. You know, it's like
the
some,
home sweet home
like
kind
an
of thing.
old fence that's all weathered, like some chunk of it that's written, and written on it is "You're on lake," or what does it say?
It said on lake
It said
time.
on lake time. Yeah.
We're on lake
lake
time,
time.
baby.
We're on Lake Time. Welcome to Lake Time.
Like, look at
our
this.
new show. Lake Time.
Oh my god. Oh, I love this kitchen. This is where it's all gonna happen. I'm gonna go find the bathroom. Dude,
It is beautiful.
this is such a cool fucking place. I can't believe how cheap this place was. This is better than a lot of the places that were way more expensive.
Yeah.
Take a look upstairs. Oh, I love this living room. Yeah, you want one of the bunk beds? Well, there's 4 beds in here.
Plenty of blankets.
Haley, did you just put down the toilet seat? We got a washer dryer, more beds over there.
Ooh. Oh.
Now who gets this room?
I think you can have it. I get one.
Well, you get one of those fucking bean bags.
We gotta take these downstairs.
Definitely. This room's awesome.
This place is great.
Oh, I haven't put out water for you yet. You were just getting your own? Haley, come here. Don't have.
I think that's what I assumed when I heard the toilet.
Yeah, that she was drinking out of it. Oh man, dude, this is what I've been needing. Is being on a patio like this.
See, I'm
Without
just starting to
someone revving.
feel that I know that I need, because that's what I was trying to convey. Is like I've been so busy that like
Yeah, you haven't been able to think about
I
it.
didn't even have the time to go like I want to get away, and now
Yeah.
I'm like it was hitting me as we were driving up that I was going like we're here and we're gonna just be here for a minute.
Yeah.
Like we're not leaving.
Like, there's no real rush to do anything.
No real rush. You've got a week. You're doing Final Fantasy VII. Hurry up.
I
You've
mean,
got to get it going.
If they had hurried up, if we had hurried up back then,
Uh-huh.
it would have really helped us out.
It would have
after
been
this
nice.
week was over.
We're probably not going to finish the game in time. There's no...
We should just have the best
like,
time
just-
possible.
Right? Like, just the most fun,
Yeah, the
most
best.
relaxing...
Yeah, that's what it's mostly about. We can never forget that.
I
Yeah.
haven't been around this much quiet in so long.
It's very nice. Haley, you're gonna want to get in on that beanbag. Welcome to Grass Valley Lodge. Contact info, no smoking inside or outside.
Right.
Whatever. Leave the bath towels on the floor, fuck yeah.
Yep.
Living large.
Living huge.
No.
Haley took a shit on the carpet up in the room.
Oh no, Haley.
Luckily, it's not diarrhea.
Oh, Haley. Come here. Oh. Haley, do you have any idea what's about to happen?
Alright, let's go get the shit out of the car.
Fuck yeah.
That's a
Look
PlayStation
at that
2.
brick. Man, that was a console that did not give a fuck.
No.
That thing is ugly.
Not at the time. It's crazy how many kids you can fit in this place. How many fucking bunk beds they have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could jam 2 families in here.
The parents would hate it.
Yeah, there would be, well, there's that one room with the 2 bigger bunk beds, so one parent Whoever has the most kids probably would take that room, and some kids would sleep on the bunk bed above them, like the youngest ones. Why the fuck am I imagining this? Who cares?
I don't know.
I'm done.
Jesus. Oh my god. PlayStation 2 controller. God, putting it in my hand, I was like, God, these controllers sucked.
They really do. Should I get a pizza going or something?
Sure.
Oh my god, it's like just sinking in that we're here, and it's not even hitting me really that we're about to start this fucking game. That we're gonna be like putting inputs into this thing, and it'll be fighting fights and stuff.
Yeah.
When you describe it like that, it just sounds so exciting.
Yeah, you're right. But that's what it is. We're going to be putting inputs in, and fights will happen, and then that's what our activity is for a very long time.
So we finally get it all set up, and we put the disc into my extremely old PlayStation 2, and we start getting this going.
Listen to that ocean.
Oh, we put the pizza in.
That's the sounds of a PlayStation 2's menu.
Oh my god, let's get the lighting right.
Yeah, let's get everything all
I don't
set.
think we want these on above the TV.
No, definitely not.
So we get the lighting exactly the way it is at Jeff's apartment usually, which is a light sort of behind us, but most of the lights off.
Mm-hmm. It's specifically the kitchen light in the open kitchen that's set back to the left behind the couch.
That's how similar it is.
I hope you've enjoyed this pre-game experience, because it's about to fucking
It's
begin.
over, motherfuckers.
Settle in.
Motherfuckers, I mean all of you out there.
All of you fine folk. Is it finally getting real for you?
Oh, it's getting very real.
We should also probably wait till the pizza comes out.
Yeah,
We don't want to get 7 minutes into
you're
this
right,
game
you're
and then
right.
the pizza comes out.
Shit.
That's alright. We've waited this long.
Yeah.
We can wait 7 more minutes.
Oh, can we also make coffee?
Fuck
While
yeah.
we're waiting?
Yeah, that's the perfect thing to do.
Coffee.
What, are we gonna play this for like 20 minutes and then go to sleep? No. Just check it out. Just get a sense of it. I've been just wanting to feel like I'm in a different place.
Oh, and we're about to like double that because we're about to be in a whole other place.
God, my environment never changes, Ryan.
Yeah, now I'm in this totally different place.
Yeah, you're really stepping out of your comfort zone here.
Maybe that's what this season is all about.
Changing
We
environments?
gotta get you out of that apartment.
I agree.
With some new socks, as it were.
Yeah.
As they say.
Is that a thing they say?
That's what I'm saying.
Think about what you've done to get me to say yes to playing this game right now.
I've got my pizza. I've got my hot coffee. New restaurant idea. Pizza and coffee.
Pizza and coffee.
I don't have a lot of hope for it.
So now it's time to put the disc in the machine, which Ryan is nearly sexually aroused to do.
Yeah.
I want to put it in.
I'll let you do the honors.
Haley, get out of the way. This is a delicate operation.
Yeah, this tray is gonna stick a bit when he tries to open
I
it.
don't remember how to do it.
The blue button on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That groans. That really groans when you do that. Goes in nice and easy.
Yeah, it's the coming out part.
Yeah, I was really, really into that, I guess. I mean, listen to the tape.
Ooh, yeah, that groans.
Oh my god, look at that.
Right? Look at that.
So when you put a PlayStation 1 disc into a PlayStation 2, it usually should quickly read the disc and give you the option to launch that PlayStation 1 disc.
Right.
But we are on a gray screen with our memory card that just says reading disc.
Yeah, so this thing that we're like, oh my god, look at that, is a thing that says reading disc.
But it's like our memory of when we used to play PlayStation 2 all the time as kids, and I forgot that the menus looked like
Yeah,
this. and
it's
like,
exciting to see.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This controller sucks.
Please read the disc.
No, give it a, let my baby work. It's taking longer than it should. Read the disc. You put it in right side up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
With the not blue part on top?
Yeah, the white part up.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is disconcerting. Oh no. Should I
take it out?
Let me see if I have the magic touch.
You talk to it.
Alright.
That is disc 1, right?
There's a 1 on it. Let me give it a restart. Maybe if they had stayed on Nintendo, this wouldn't be happening. You don't have this kind of problem with an N64 disc, Ryan.
I know.
What the fuck? It was reading discs yesterday, just fine. What are you even looking up?
Seeing if anyone else has had this problem.
I mean, somebody's had the problem. Okay, I hope this thing didn't get, like, jostled in the car.
Maybe it's not sitting properly or something in there, but...
Maybe? It read 24 the game just fine.
If we keep trying, it will one time catch properly or something, you know what I mean? Some people have said they've had problems with games taking forever to load like this, and other people say it's caused by the laser beginning to fail. But it sounds like maybe if we just leave it for long enough.
You know what? Because I think usually when it really can't read the disc, it will say, after time, disc not readable, right? Let's just leave it. Let's go outside for a second.
Because, let's start thinking of backup plans.
Because at any moment we might come back and be like, holy shit.
So we step out onto the patio, trying to go, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah, and then right on cue, the disc read error indication that you were just talking about comes up.
Yeah, we walk back in and it's like, nope.
I don't know what else to do.
Your thought is we just gotta go back.
Well, we need another system.
We need another system. It didn't make the drive up?
Oh, man.
Is this really happening?
Continually pwned. Always. Some bullshit.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Give it a whack. Come on, you little shit. You can read a disc.
We believe in you.
I tested you. I tested you before the drive and you said we're cool. You promised me we would be cool. Really?
I don't even know what to say, man.
Can we Postmates a PlayStation over here?
I don't even know
to this cabin in the fucking mountains that we're at?
I don't even know how to try to do that.
What the fuck? Dude.
Yeah, I don't even know,
What?
I don't know what we can even do about it right now. I just don't know how we're gonna get through the night.
Huh? Putting it on its side like it was possibly meant to be. That doesn't sound great. I want to play Final Fantasy VII.
I know, me too. So I guess we drive back in the morning.
No.
I mean, what other... Dude,
no.
We have to start thinking realistically about what our options are here.
No, I don't.
We're on the fucking HMS Terror here. We gotta...
I don't have to think realistically about it yet.
What?
I'm allowed 5 more minutes.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're frozen into the ice. We have this much food left.
We're about to be frozen. If we don't act soon.
Well, what do you mean if we don't act soon?
Well,
There's nothing to do tonight.
Make a plan. I mean, yeah, we gotta...
We could drive back right now.
I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think we should.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to drive on those winding roads right now.
Yeah.
I put some fucking serious compressed air to this whole machine. Work. Just read it.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
I have it on my phone.
Fuck you! Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay.
It loaded!
Yeah, this time, instead of just showing the memory card slid over and a black CD popped into existence.
And glory was seen.
Yeah. Oh, God. That was scary.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Pandora's box opened up, and maybe the bad stuff is dissipated.
There was a PlayStation 2 in it.
But there's hope in the box still. What a shitty way to have a system. On its fucking side.
I blew on the machine and it works.
Yeah.
I have the magic blow.
You breathed life into it.
I breathed life into you.
With breath, it just,
Holy shit! We're back in business! Oh my god! Fuck yes!
I was really settling in for like, okay, Ryan,
Oh.
you might have to steer this ship for a minute.
Oh,
Because, like, this is gonna get wrecked, and we're gonna have to maybe drive back right now.
Oh my
like,
god,
whatever
I
comes
was...
next.
Holy shit, man. I was really, like... It's hilarious that it worked
some water.
only after I had, like... It had fully internalized for me that it was going down like
I know,
this.
you were collapsing. And I was sitting there going like, how
Oh
goofy
my
was
God.
it? I was like, do we have a few drinks and start posting on the internet that we need help? What happens?
Oh man, that would be...
Like, do we get fucking brave and try to get a stranger to come here? Like,
oh
what do
my
we
god,
do?
yeah.
I was like, that's where my head was going.
Okay, well...
So I'm fucking glad we didn't have to do that.
gingerly move this. It just needed a good blowjob. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Please, you're making me nervous. Pick up the controller.
Alright,
Onward.
onward.
That was really, really a roller coaster.
What was that about? Why did we have to go through that? Oh. Yes! Oh my god, yes. I'm so like... I feel like I beat the game. Like,
Final Fantasy VII.
the fact that we
beat
got
the
it to
game.
play, I feel like we beat...
Jeff, I promised you once long ago that there was an enormous mountain out there.
Yes.
And that it was beautiful and full of rocks to climb. And now we finally made it to the mountain.
It's sitting here right before us.
So join us on the most epic journey we have taken by far,
Yeah.
and maybe ever will, but I don't think that that's necessarily true.
I think they're just going to start getting this epic forever now. For better or worse.
Right. So next week it begins.
Yeah. Join us next week as we legitimately start Final Fantasy VII and the first, like, real episode of Season 4.
Come on this journey. We went on a vacation. We want you there with us. Mm-hmm. Come to the cabin.
We've missed you guys. Sorry it took us a while, but we're back.
We're all on lake time together.
And you're going to have us for a while.
We're not going anywhere, guys.
Mm-hmm. Stick with us, please. It's going to get harrowing.
Yeah. Oh, coincidentally, we've been shooting for late March as like our release date for season 4 for a long time, and it turns out that if you're listening to this on the day of release, Final Fantasy VII comes out on Nintendo Switch on Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's perfect timing. If you were wanting to play this game again as you listen to this, or play it for the first time,
Which we
it's,
recommend.
Probably going to be like an amazing way to play Final Fantasy VII.
Easier than ever. Go get it on the Nintendo Switch.
I love playing old RPGs on the Switch. The idea of that is so satisfying to me.
Yeah. A couple of things we should probably mention.
Oh yeah, there's some business.
Yeah, like we've got new t-shirts.
Yeah, we have a new one with our logo on it, but this time in black.
Right, and we have like the words on it this time. I think it's a much better shirt.
Yeah, I do too.
So go check out that shirt, but we also have a second shirt that has the sprites from FF1.
Yeah, to commemorate Season 1.
With our character names on them. So it's a shirt that says, "This is a missed ache." With those characters. Go to Etsy.com and search NoCat, that's NOCKAT, or search No One Can Know About This on Etsy, or to our website, NoOneCanKnowAboutThis.com, and click on the t-shirt link, and you should be able to find all of them. We still got some of the old shirt, too, if you're interested in that. Just the logo without the name of the show on it. We're running low on certain sizes of that, but go ahead and order as many as you want.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We also have some pretty nifty mugs now.
With those same designs on them. Special thanks to Troidal Power from the Troidal Power Presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with Troidal Power, who does his own audio-only Let's Plays, and you should go check him out. He helped us out with these t-shirt designs, and we can't thank him enough for that. Oh, and we're making some changes to the billboard segment this season. Now the billboard is going to be, we're going to enter the life stream, where we can receive messages from any universe.
This will make more sense later if you haven't played the game. If you have, you know what we're talking about.
But the real important thing is that if you're interested in getting a message, they're now $25 each, and that you can email nocappodcast@gmail.com with the subject line billboards. We might as well keep that the same.
You can send us your own copy, or we'll help you come up with something for whatever whatever it is you want to say or advertise.
Yeah, and we'll start next week with the new segment where we'll be getting messages from people and everybody can get involved. Just email nocatpodcast@gmail.com. There's an audio-only Let's Play Discord that you guys should go check out.
In the interim, a great little community of people has sprung up on Discord who are making their own podcasts. Some of them similar to ours, and some of them wildly different and crazy and fun.
Definitely go check out that Discord. It's the audio-only video game Let's Plays Discord. If you want to support our show, you can do that over at patreon.com/nocat. We're going to have the video version again this season.
Yeah, you can get the video version.
You can get a free t-shirt at the $10 tier. It's going to be a great time. We've got other ideas for Patreon, and yeah, it's go support us there. Rate and review us on iTunes. You guys know what to do. And with that, here's a little no one can know about this dessert for your enjoyment.
Flan.
Not coming from the sky! No! So we'll never get toed, Where's My Car?
Unfortunately not. I would love to see Ashton Kutcher and Sean William Scott reprise their roles as doofus teenage stoners.
Yeah, that would be great if they're in their 40s or something. We did always talk about that idea of Dude, Where's My Car VHS.
Yeah, the movie is actually Ashton Kutcher needs to get a copy of the movie for his reel for some stupid reason, and nobody has it and nobody sells it anymore.
Where's my car?
Nobody makes it anymore, so he has to figure out where his copy is, which he has no fucking clue.
Well, because he lent it to some guy.
Exactly.
Who then lent it to
and
somebody.
he has to go on a really stupid adventure to get his fucking movie back.
That would actually be fucking great.
Also that he can, like, try to audition in, like, some really shitty teenage comedy.